Welcome to Zoe Home Inspired Living. My name is Rina. I'm a chemical engineer by profession, but a grave and debilitating illness put an end to my otherwise successful career. After being very sick and suffering for many years, I'm now well enough to share my life to inspire you to live beautifully no matter what. God bless you. Hello everyone, it's Monday here and it's about to be sunset and I'm in the terrace because all day long I have been working on my product presentation for a new active ingredient for the skin, and the whole week last week also I've been working with that. Now if you remember the granite, Italian granite that's called Black Forest that we put in the powder room, yes, that one. So we have a leftover of the granite slab and we turned it into a high-end dupe coffee table, and that's what I'm going to show you today. I have had this idea for quite some time to make like a custom-made coffee table, copying the latest trends in coffee tables. So we did that in this video. So I put the idea onto paper, I designed the coffee table, and then I discussed it with our carpenter Rowel how to make it into a reality. So I made drawings and I showed it to him, and of course he understood what I wanted to happen, and so we were able to create or build the base for the coffee table. This is the leftover granite slab. It's made in Italy. It's Black Forest pattern and we used it for the powder room project. If you haven't seen that, be sure to watch it also after watching this video. So here the leftover slab Rowel is cutting into an oval shape. So based on my drawing, I drew the top to be oval like this. So maximizing the leftover granite slab. Now Rowel is going to polish the sides to make it like rounded and very smooth. He is rounding off the edges so that they will be more rounded and smooth to the touch using this orbital, I think it's marble polisher or sander. This time he traced circles on a panel of plyboard. It's quite thick. Now he is sewing the circles. This will be for the base of the coffee table. So there will be two bases, or like a very fat columns for the granite top. After making the wooden discs for the base, top and bottom, he is now making the structural support for the thin plywood to go around the, like a drum type column to support the granite top. Here he has completed the structural support for the very pliant plywood to go around those 4 posts. But first he is going to put the disc, another disc on top. And so here Rowel has started putting in those 1/2 inch moldings, but first he has to wrap that base with a very pliant plywood. It's very flexible so that it can go around it. And then, because this was my design, I wanted these moldings to be nailed all around. Yes, just what we see in high-end furniture stores. The design is there will be 2 fat columns supporting the granite top. And so Rowel fashioned a very thin plywood so that he can curve it around the 2, the top and bottom bases, the discs, wooden discs that he made earlier, like you can see here. And then I wanted this. These are actually a 1/2 inch moldings that we used for the cabinet, the built-in cabinet. So we had extra, and whatever was lacking, we ran to the hardware store and bought some more. So yeah, this was you know, the classic way of carpentry, no power tools. And so this was Rowel's strategy, but this was my design, and I wanted the moldings to be all around this base. When Rowel was done with all the carpentry works, he went on ahead and put this primer paint so that I could begin sanding before I would paint it. So from here on, I would be doing the finishing of these 2 columns for the granite top. After sanding all around this base, I started to paint with lamp black. It's flat black. I didn't have a video taken, but after the first coat of the black paint, I sanded it again, I think with 1000 grit. Yes, and then this is the second coating. When the second coat was completely dry, I sanded it again with the 2500 grit to make it very buttery smooth before I would cover it with the top coat. And then I wiped off the dust from sanding to get ready to put in the top coat. And this is the top coat that I'm using. It's Hudson Timber Coat in Matte. I didn't use a paint spray, but you will see later that the finished product will still be very smooth without any brush marks. The next day, after the top coat has completely dried, I began to paint the bottom with the metallic gold paint. I initially planned to use gold leaf, but I thought that that wouldn't be too durable to use on the base. Whatever imperfections or flaws that you can see here, like from the dried top coat, I repaired every single thing so that everything's perfect. After the painting and before we put all the components of the coffee table together, we put rubber protectors at the bottom so that it won't scratch the floor. And here is the finished product. There are 3 parts of this coffee table: the granite top and the 2 pieces of wooden base with those half moon moldings. And so I did not waste this leftover granite, but put it into very beautiful and good use. As of this filming, the coffee table has been sold and delivered. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video, even though it's quite short, and I will see you in the next video. I also have a new gardening video where I will show you a new plant bed that we are working on and the installation of a beautiful fountain. And beginning 2 weeks ago, we have been enjoying our garden with the fountain as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I have inspired you to create some projects, however simple or challenging that may be, and for you to show or channel your creativity. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It will greatly help my channel. Thank you so much, and God bless. Bye!